So, here's where we are. We have built a bunch of nuclear plants. Hopefully enough nuclear plants to maybe take us to the end game. Like, probably around 45,000 megawatts worth of production. However, they're not all completely running all the time. We need to probably double check that we're making enough uranium fuel rods. We also need to get power shards in some of these water extractors, water pumps. So that is what we're going to go do. I'm just going to assume for now that my waste tower, my fucking terrible waste tower of radiation is working. If it ever stops working, we'll find out because it'll completely break our entire factory. So what I'm going to start doing is just going to find some power slugs, and then we will... Then we can go work on uranium fuel rods or something. So yeah, that's where we're at. I played so much OG Zoo Tycoon growing up, I should really try some of the newer games. I guess my question is, what's the best, like, Tycoon-like game? Planet Coaster, one of them? I think it was Roller Coaster Tycoon that was on the, like, PC back in, like, Windows 98 days. Like, you kind of looked like you were playing in Microsoft Paint, is how I would describe it. Like, the graphics were not amazing. But nothing beats the OG? Really? Can you still play the OG, or is it, like, lost media? I mean, that was 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Probably more, right? Probably, like, 96 or something like that. Okay, where are the power slugs? Where are the power slugs? 5 in this tower. Okay. What about this tower? 69? That's way better. Let's go north. There's 69 power slugs over here, you guys. Big fan of the OG Roller Coaster Tycoon games. There's multiple. $19.99 is what I'm seeing. Okay. Right here. Power slugs? Hello? Oh, power slug. Did I just hallucinate, or were you singing something to the Where Is My Hairbrush song? No, you were not hallucinating. Absolutely not. Oh, is this the one that's fucking bugged? It's like in the water or something? I think this is the one that's bugged. I think I tried to find this, and it was like in the middle of the lake and wasn't working. Nah, Tony, my life right now is singing things to Miss Rachel songs and/or... We haven't shown Elle VeggieTales, but... I don't know why. It's on my mind. Basically what I'm trying to say is my brain is just in a, like, children's song mode at all times. We can't drive in the car without Elle being super upset and wanting to hear something that is... What's up there? My daughter keeps singing something from Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. So many good songs. I hear that. I hear that K-pop Demon Hunters is good. Uh-oh, that didn't work. I'm dead. I am not dead. Never mind. I'm alive. Haha, barely. I hear Miss Rachel at night as I'm trying to fall asleep. Nope. That's a ledge. Let me walk here. Let me stand here. Please. God damn it. I'm dying. I'm failing. I'm dying. I'm failing. I'm dying and I'm failing. I need to get to the top of this thing. That looks like a little ledge, like this. Go this way first, I guess. Jump from here. Are you shitting me? Fuck me! Good thing there's no survival prediction going. Oh my god.
Definitely grow on trees.
Well timed. You timed that perfectly. Bye, Minty Cuppa. God damn it. I can't believe I died. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Now I just have VeggieTales stuck in my head. Dang it. Okay, here's a hypothetical question. If you had to teach a young child to not listen to like if you had to wean them off of children's songs. I'm not saying we're going to do that right now because I don't think we're there yet, but maybe someday. A guy can dream, can't he? What would you choose to do your, like, weaning? Like, what do you choose? What is the music that you create? I would prefer Megan not hate me. What's the music that you think has the highest chance of getting a kid to latch on? System of a Down? I've never been metal in my entire life, and it took fatherhood for me to get there. From actual artists, I was thinking like movie scores. I do think the pipeline is kind of like, I mean, I think like Disney music is kind of the pipeline, but where do I go from there, you know? I don't have my thing. Okay, this is gonna suck. We have a tiny bit of jetpack, so we're gonna have to use the jetpack to keep us alive here. Whatever my parents liked is what I liked as a kid. Oh, that did not really work. All right. We have like 0 jetpack power. Beatles and the Beach Boys? Yeah, I mean, Beach Boys is definitely our in our wheelhouse right now. I feel like maybe Queen? Like lots of just like big dramatic, you know, like ABBA? For some reason, like classic rock like Queen or ABBA is kind of on my thought process, you know? But maybe I'm sleeping on like Weird Al, you know? Maybe Weird Al's the play. My dad once made me a mix CD. I thought I was so cool listening to grown-up music when I was like 7. I mean, let's not like, you know, let's not lie. I think one of the like true markers of adulthood could be you getting to decide what you listen to and what you like in terms of music. Like, I think it's honestly one of the coolest moments of like young, I mean, you know, of like maturing. Not that you're an adult because you're not yet, but oh shit, I'm out of power. Like, definitely. I think those are some of the most, like, it just feels so important the first time you get to, like, decide what's on the mix CD, you know? Was I on the thing? Shit. I burned a mix CD, when I was like 8 that had the most random country songs on it. Oh, no. I don't even know if I have ammo. Do I have ammo? I have 20 ammo. Mix CD is something half of chat has never seen. Probably true. Oh my god, we made it. Let's fucking go. Right there, I can see it. Blast that EDM music so L's ready to rave. I really think listening to music you like is the key so that you don't get stuck listening to music you don't like. Yeah. Makes sense. Where exactly is this thing? Shouldn't it be like right here? There it is. This is a completely inconsequential question, but is L as a fake name? Is it L as a fake name, E-L-L-E, or L as an initial / fake initial? I've never known which to use. You can truly use either. It is some mix of those for sure. It's kind of beautiful. It's yeah, I mean you can use either. When I say L out loud, what I'm picturing in my head is E-L-L-E. But I like that we have H for Meg and L for, you know, L. So it can be letters, it can be whatever. There's one right there. Good. What's the easiest way up? Overlord for short. Exactly. Chat uses a mixture. Exactly. And I'd never be like, hey, you're doing it incorrectly. I don't care. Why is it H for Meg? Because in the video game Stanley Parable, there is a moment where it says, press H to tell your wife you love her. And Megan, when playing the game, really liked that moment. And so we started pressing H on stream to tell my wife that I loved her, that y'all loved her. And that's the whole story. I thought L was for Ryan. Bazinga! Bazinga. Bazinga! Yeah.
The Black Eyed Peas can sing us a song, but chickpeas can only hum us one.
Hummus. Hummus. That's pretty good, Geek. I like that, actually. I've never heard that before. Hummus. Thanks for the 9 months. How you doing? Yo, hi, Nari. How's it going? How was your work day today? Did you get up super early? Where is this fucking power slug at? Down? Probably down. Down? Ryan, you know something crazy? I've seen a few pictures of Elle. It looks like she still has pretty short hair. She does. Emma has so much. I know. Tony, it's crazy. Elle has so little hair. It's... Oh, shit. Where is it? Huh? Yeah, it's weird. It's, there's one right there. One, like, down here. Right there. Yeah. I kind of wish it was getting longer. Although we play a fun game right now, which is that Elle wears a lot of like kind of neutral colored clothes, and it is wild how many people assume she's a boy. How many people will be like, "Oh, he's so cute." I'm like, "Yep." Every single time, I'm just like, "Yep." I think I've corrected maybe one person, and not in a like correcty way, but in a like they said that and then stayed around and started asking questions like, oh yeah, well she's, you know, this old. It was so early, but I'm free to relax now and nap later. Let's go, Nari. Planning the nap out already. Let's get it. Let's get it. What time do you have to wake up, Nari? I saw her Our neighbor this morning, their 2-year-old has less hair than Emma does. Wow. Got to be a ton in this area. We really have not explored this area before in terms of power slugs. I just saw one. Yep. When they're little, you need the pink/purple or bow/headband to make it obvious. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, which I know you're not saying, but like on the other hand, I get tired of trying to make it obvious, you know? I'm like, this ain't even my like gender representation, and I'm tired of it. She's got some very fucking cute pink outfits and purple outfits, and also I'm like, this dark green outfit is my favorite. And I think it's probably straight up from here. Gender's a construct. And people's confidence in gendering is also a construct and greatly outsized. I'm lost in the woods. I'm lost in the sauce looking for a power slug here. I don't know where it is. I'm basically incapable of napping. Really? Chat, would you say you're capable or incapable of napping? I can nap. It's like occasional, but I can nap if need be. Like if I go a night without good sleep, I'm you know, that day if the opportunity arises, I could probably pull it off. In a pinch, I could nap. I'm so capable. All right, I was up at 4:15. Woof. Dang, we're finding cool little areas again. This is dope. Is this that little thing the lizard doggo thing? It could be. Oh, I see it. I was gonna say, I see it through the floor. Oh shit, that's a spider. Okay, we should probably just, we're gonna need more power slugs. So we should probably just grab the ones we can see while we're here. It just makes sense. I can nap anytime. It's kind of a problem. It fucks up my sleep, but fatigue gets so bad some days. Also, hi chat. Hi, Hope System. How's it going? That way somewhere. Yeah, this is the lizard doggo cave. 100%. Right there. I see it. I see it. I see it. MK's lurking. Sounds good. I'm able to nap, but I don't much anymore now that I have an adult job and not in college or something. Yeah. I mean, I think most people's ability to nap is just a scheduling issue, frankly. A lot of times it's like, could I? Probably. Do I ever? No. I don't have a chance. Not for me. I am one of those people who I think naps are great, but I also like, I'm kind of in the boat of like, you know what's better than a nap most of the time for me? Not napping, but then sleeping like a fucking angel at night, you know? Like lasting out the nap and then getting an amazing sleep at night tends to be like, oof, the choice I'm making. Not for everybody for sure, but works out for me. Okay. We have a small amount here. Probably decent. I'd say let's get out of here. Let's make them using the summer sloops so that we get more and get out of here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. No, you fucker! God damn it. I don't think we're beating this game in the next 10 days, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Getting a weighted blanket helped me sleep faster. Really? I kind of struggle with a weighted blanket, TBH. I do benefit greatly from progressive muscle relaxation, though. That shit works on me for sure. Are you still going to continue playing until you beat it? I would say at this point, Satisfactory is probably my plan. I want to beat this game. I think it would behoove me to just focus on it and beat it. So at some point in the next week or two. Hopefully. Weighted blanket helps keep me asleep. Interesting. It stops you from tossing and turning kind of thing? Or... I feel very lucky in that I have not generally had trouble sleeping most of my life. I have had trouble, like, getting enough sleep when we have a baby in the house. Not recently, thank God. But, like, given the opportunity to sleep, I sleep, generally, with few exceptions. A little bit of anxiety-related problems at some points in my life, but mostly not. Oh my God, we did the same thing where we all we have is the jetpack with 0 fuel. I need to remember to grab fuel. Oh shit, where did we die? Did we die up high? I don't even remember. No, we died on the beach, right? On the beach, but also up high. Fuck. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. If I die right now, I don't lose anything, right? Nope. All right. See ya. I was on purpose, by the way. I just had to pop in because I laughed so hard at the comment about wind bombing in today's episode. Iculus, I made that comment for you. I promise. I thought of you when I made that comment. Good. I'm glad it gave you a laugh. Evo says, I'm not sure what it is, like if it's specifically movement during sleep. But I used to have issues where I'd constantly wake up repeatedly in the middle of the night, and that doesn't happen as much with the weighted blanket. Gotcha. That's great. I mean, hey, anything you can do to figure out how to get more sleep, that's a big positive. Hi, Jeff. How's the factory production today? Factory production is pretty ass because I keep dying. But we'll get there. Slowly, surely, stubbornly. We've made a shit ton more power, and that part was easier than I thought, so that's good. That's a big win. The rest of it is probably going a little slowly, but that's okay. I wake up numerous times during the night, but that's just age and needing the bathroom. I will say I am starting to get the effects of that, Shammy. Where the odds of me making it through the night without peeing go down and down. And I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Looking forward to the rest of my life of that problem. In college, part of the reason I'd wake up repeatedly is because I was scared of falling off the lofted bed, but I had no chance of moving around with the weighted blanket. Yeah, true. That's minimize that fear. How many times do you get up in the night to pee, chat? Oh, that's a spider. Fuck. Zero, 0 to 1. I'll start taking damage because I don't have any filters. Yep. Shit. Fuck. Fun. We're just going to grab a couple things on the way over there, you know? What was that? Oh, that's a spider. That's for sure. Tell by the sound. Oh, that's another spider. Fuck me, dude. Get me out of here. Where is it? No, that's the fucking spider. I found one. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. This is so bad. I can't grab that. Oh, yikes. Okay, just let me leave. I don't even have any ammo. I forgot. Victory. Sweet victory. Driving, I have to stop every hour to pee, though? Really? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm like a 0 to 1 kind of person, generally. I will say, one of the best parts about, like, running a lot more is when I'm running or training more. Oh, there's another one right there. God damn. Should go get that. Sleeping at night is not hard, and I also think I have to pee less in the night when I'm, like, training for something. Red Forest at night with no ammo, you're braver than I am. In my town, we call that stupidity. I'm just stupider than you are. Don't worry, I'm not braver. There's so many things around here, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, brave is not the right word at all. Oh my god, I remember coming to this area for the first time. I want a jetpack like this in real life, dude. Courage and stupidity share a very fine line. Yep. On either side of a very fine line. Is that perhaps because running helps your blood be more oxygenated and thus you're able to relax more? I don't know. Oh, no, that's bad. That's gonna kill me, right? Yep, that's gonna kill me. Fuck, I gotta run. Oh, shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. That's not a thing we can outstand. That's just a death. I think it's probably just the, like, your body craves the, like, the deep... craving is a non-scientific word, so probably not accurate, but... I think running in particular, as in terms of the endurance sports, is really hard on your body. Like, it's a high-impact sport. I think it just, like, is very quick to encourage your body to rest hard. Is it up here or no? I don't remember. Probably below me. Below me, by the way. Chat, did I, front seat question, did I die on the ground? Like, of course I died on the ground, but did I die, like, at the very low? It's dark, I can't see. I don't want to hop off this and have to climb back up. I think I died low. I asked a frenzy question, then I went for it anyways. It's right there. I see it. Okay. We'll land right here. We're going to sprint over. We're going to grab our ammo. We're going to fuck these things up, and then we're going to win. Reload, 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 reload. I was like, I know there's more, but I can't tell where. Ah! There they are. No, we're out of ammo. Oh my god. Please make ammo. Jesus Christ. I built the wrong thing. Oh boy. Back from an appointment. What did I miss? We're just trying to get power shards. We have a good amount of them. 10 blues, 2 purples, 5 golds. And then I need to head home. Actually, I need to head back to nuclear and plug them into the water machines. But a couple deaths. Not a lot other than that, unfortunately. We're using the homing rifle, so we should chuck some of these in. We should really automate this. But we haven't. Sorry, people are talking about college. So Evo was talking about college dorm, and people are talking about like sleeping situations and stuff, which has made me think about. Thinking of colleges is making me think about this TikTok account that I saw this week called the Purdue Pisser. Has anybody heard of the Purdue Pisser before? Probably not. Purdue is a university here in Indiana. An engineer, engineering and agricultural school. Well, a lot of my, like, basically a ton of the rural friends that I grew up with ended up going to Purdue. No, but there's 2 for the university I graduated from. 2 pissers? Wait, do you have a pisser as well, Evo? No way. This is not a Purdue specific thing? I thought this was a Purdue specific thing. I'm kind of bummed. There's this account called the Purdue Pisser, which posts videos of them at night pissing on Purdue iconic locations around campus. Like, not peeing on but peeing in, like, the grass or, like, the stuff near it. And every time it has, like, the, like, Dexter audio. Like, Dexter, the TV show, audio from Dexter is generally over it. Which, if you know anything about Dexter, the vibe of the audio is like sort of like a serial killer who's pretending that he's like very normal, and like how pained he is to have to sort of like fit into everyday conversation and be a normal person. And it's just about pissing on campus instead of killing people. It's the fucking best. Please kill it. Please kill. Oh god, fuck. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Die. 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 There you go. Okay, we should get out of here. We got a lot. Let's go home. I'm guessing the Purdue Pisser is a guy pissing, not a woman. I don't know. They are standing up to piss, but I don't know that. That's about all I know about the situation. What a time to be alive. I know. All of the comments on the Purdue Pisser videos were like, and to think, I may have served him lunch. Like, I may have served them lunch. To think, maybe I sat next to them in Math 101. There's also a Chadron, Nebraska Pisser. Maybe I could become the Indianapolis Pisser. Maybe this is a career change for me. Don't? I don't like that sound. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Oh. Let's go towards our nuclear plants. The little indie pisser? Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'll admit I didn't master the art of peeing in bushes until my party days began. Cassie, what advice do you have for us if there's a young person out there who wants to learn how to pee in bushes? What advice do you have for us? A young person, they're just getting their partying wings under them. They're, you know, they're at a party. They need to piss. Bathroom's full. It's going to be full a lot of the night. Got that increased drunken need to pee. There's a bush with privacy. What advice do you have for us? Hydrate? That makes the problem worse, I thought. I will say, I could be the Indianapolis Pisser because of how much water I drink. I'm like one of the more... I'm in the top, like... I don't know. You know, I'm not trying to glaze myself here, but like I'm in the top 10% of hydrated people in Indianapolis. I believe that. I believe that from my heart. Uh-oh, are we running out? Are we running out of fuel? Always check the terrain first. Avoid slopes. Yes. No, you don't want to slope. No, that'd be terrible. Don't drink too much water either. Got to keep it in balance with your salts. Yeah. You got to get your electrolytes in and all that shit. But I got that part handled. Power shard. Chuck those in there. Boom. Make me power shards. Double the power shards. Aim for the dirt, not your shoes. I've peed in the woods in the streets when going out. There are no water. There are no motherfucking toilets in this city. It's fucking criminal. You know what I love so much about that sentence, Mona? I just love the passion with which you ended it. I've peed in the woods in the streets when going out. And then all of a sudden, the comment takes a turn towards passion. There are no motherfucking toilets in the city. It's fucking criminal. The double fucking there is just like, that's music to my ears. That's a person who cares. That's a person who really cares. Also, exclamation woods. Yeah. That's perfect. I pooped in the woods in an open air rave once. There you go. Speaking of pissing on colleges, there's this brain rock at Iowa that they tell freshmen to touch for good luck before exams. Everyone pisses on it, so they moved it away from the busy college area to prevent that. Oh my god. Name a more iconic duo than American higher education systems and traditions meant to embarrass freshmen. Like we had one which was like you do a run where you would strip naked and then go streaking around this specific thing on campus and then come back. Except the play was always what? Why? Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you to the concept here. 20-year-olds, egregious amounts of alcohol, high pressure scholastic situation during the week, more freedom and free time than they have ever had to themselves on the weekend. You're going to take all of that. You're going to put it in a big mixing bowl. You're going to give her a good stir. 21-year-olds. 20-year-olds. Is that what I said? 20-year-old children. It's a recipe for disaster. Welcome to the American college educational experience. Oh my god, we're drowning in power shards. This is going to be 37, and then we still have this recipe to go. I can't believe... I am a little amazed that that got a large... oh, these give 10 each. Oh my god. I'm a little amazed that that got a reaction from you guys. I didn't feel like that was that crazy. No, there's just... It's a thing where, like, you're at a party... You strip naked, you go run around this thing on campus, run back, put your clothes back on. Except the thing is, you would just generally convince your friends to do it, then take their clothes and, like, spread them through the parking lot or, like, spread them through the house or, like... I'm not saying I either did that or participate, like, either did the running or the other part of it. But that is the general... Because I honestly don't think I do think I did the run once, but I don't think I did anything else. But I didn't go to parties. Maybe that's why I'm unfamiliar. I avoided a lot of parties too, but I mean, I guess part of the full story is this was a cross-country house thing, so it was like you know, I guess the running in that part makes sense now. Okay, we finally have enough power shards. We are maybe not producing enough uranium fuel rods, which is a little sketchy. So we should probably go check on that. Power should look amazing, though. Batteries should be full. Batteries are full. Production is way up there. Consumption is way down. Perfect. I guess if you can recall the party, it wasn't that great a party. Oh boy, I do not miss those. I do not miss really drinking at all. All right. Let's head back towards... I almost said campus. Let's head back towards the factory. I don't miss all the girls on my freshman dorm floor pre-gaming on Thursday nights. Oh, boy. Speaking of drinking, my wife got me a gigantic insulated water bottle for my birthday. That's the most wholesome possible way to start a sentence that starts with, or to end a sentence that starts with, speaking of drinking. That's awesome. That's, I also was going to be like, oh boy. Speaking of drinking. I showed her a link to one the weekend before, asked her opinion. She said, eh, turns out it's the exact one she got you already. That's awesome, Tony. What color is it? I never really understood drinking. It doesn't even taste good. I mean, I will say, So I think, as a person who agrees with your first sentence, I don't think your second sentence is the reason most people enjoy drinking. I think mostly it's not for the taste. I think mostly it's for the social experience and the, you know, altered state of mind and all that shit. Which I'm not saying is a great reason. I think there are some occasional decent reasons to drink, but but also I haven't drank in like I haven't drank in like 2 years, so I'm not the audience for the arguments to be pro drinking, trust me. But I had a hard iced tea yesterday that didn't even taste like alcohol. I had to double check. I do like beer. I like stouts. I like I haven't drank in 2 years, but I do occasionally drink non-alcoholic beer because I miss we're gonna go work on time crystals. I miss the like really good tasting. I miss the taste of beer, is I guess just the way to say it. Especially like some IPAs, some stouts. I do not miss like Natty Ice or like Rolling Rock or like the trash beers of my 20s, my young 20s. But it's like any other drug. Unfortunately, the pressure to use alcohol is weird. It is, and it's alcohol's unfortunate in the like pressure to use it is high. The pressure to abuse it is also, I would say the pressure to abuse alcohol is as high or higher than the pressure to use alcohol, which is the craziest part. Especially from like a young American teen perspective. I can't speak to other countries all that well, although it seems like a couple of them also have their issues, but okay, these are the time crystals I'm going to use to do our factory. Excellent. So these are just going to be working forever, which I like. Diamonds are going to be working forever. Diamonds are forever. Midwest loves their bush light. It's gross to me. So where are we? We can finally get back to building on our base. I have on my list that I need to figure out computers. I do need more diamonds. Or this is the kind of, okay, so I should say this once. This is the kind of thing I'm going to let run off camera most likely, is just making time crystals like crazy. The more we can put in here, the more I can upgrade our entire base to Mark 6 belts. That's good for me. That's good for the base. That gets things delivered more aggressively exactly where we need it. That's all good. So I'll probably put another one of these down soon, but they take a lot of power. So I'll probably, fuck it, let's do it right now. We should do 4. Oh, I'm missing RCUs. Oh, okay, I can't even build it. Jeff says it depends. I never felt pressure to drink when I was younger. My early 20s were 100% focused solely on making ends meet. So that is probably why. Yeah, I do think it's interesting. Like, to me, I guess what I experienced, which is definitely not what everyone experiences, but what I experienced was some pressure to drink, for sure. A substantial pressure to drink. Not a, like, unresistible by any means. I could have resisted and chose not to. Like, I was very interested in having the freedom that I was not, that getting to drink and party when I was not supposed to be doing it would allow me to do. They're all running. Okay, you guys need summer sloops or something. Holy shit. Power will go from 55 way up, but we could do this if we wanted to. Problem is it takes way more aluminum casing too. But I do think the I should just build more of these. I shouldn't do this power shard ways. This is the way that you get lazy. But I do think America, my instinct, and tell me if you think this is different. I think my instinct is that America has a, or at least the Midwest, I don't know, has a, like, if you're going to drink, binge drinking is a very acceptable way to do it type of culture. Like, that's the thing I see is, like, if you will drink, it will be a lot of, like, blackout, a lot of, like, very scary kind of stuff. I don't know why that is, though. No one in my friend group drinks. I was missing that peer pressure aspect as well. Yeah. I drank a lot as a, like, 15-year-old. Like, not for very long. Only for about a year. Maybe not even that much. But I was also fucking 15. Like, too young. Wildly too young to be doing that. And, 1, 2... And then I didn't drink until I was like... And then I basically didn't drink until I was like 19. And then I drank hard for like a year. And then I drank very occasionally until I was 28. And then I basically stopped drinking. I did stop drinking. Wasn't that a cool story? Basically, what I was trying to paint there was I had periods where, in adulthood, I had periods where I would like occasionally get a drink, but in my like 15 or 16 area, or when I was 19, just like unhealthy binge drinking type of social situations. Finland definitely has a big drinking culture. There was some pressure to drink, especially in high school. I solved that issue by not having friends. Oh, core memory with me and Cheers is that I tried alcohol and lemonade together for the first time at Disney World. I've never been a drinker. I hate the taste enough. It makes me never want to do it, which is a blessing for my obsessive personality and poor mental health. Yeah, I am very thankful almost every day that, you know, like we have some major addiction problems in my family. Like an addiction is often genetic, and yet alcohol has made me feel like shit my entire life. Sometimes, like, you know, I also got buzzed and like enjoyed that part of it, but I also like my body hated it. Like, I think I was basically having like a what could probably be classified as like a big inflammatory response. Like I just like would get hyper dehydrated, like would feel super sore and like terrible, and just generally like lightweight problems. And so when that happens every time you drink, it's like, you know, on the one hand, kind of helpful to not drink as much. Helpful to help to convince you not to drink as much. Okay, we're going to massively increase our RCUs. We're not going to be able to match the output for this, but you try anyways. Probably cheaper for power per item than power sharding, I'm pretty sure. And it's possible these will eventually fill up. We're still getting some aluminum. I know, Evo. Evo, you had an actual, like, severe allergic reaction. Yeah. I bartended at a bar in the city for a while. You can drink in bars at 18 here. Teens would come and have a drink and chill, and it was pretty mild compared to some of the young drinking I witnessed in the U.S. Yeah. I do think there's, and I think this has been studied. I think the, like, raised legal age for drinking in the States at 21 has a sort of, I mean, I'm sure in some ways it, has positive effects, but it also has a sort of like, why do I need these 100 RCUs? I do not remember. It has an effect of sort of like a taboo effect where the thing that is taboo gets interesting. Are you guys all? Oh yeah, you're all working. Okay, this is good. 40 per minute is actually not that much. So all of these are now producing RCUs. So hopefully this fucking helps a little bit. Sammy said I should go look at the hub. I'm going to go do that. I will probably come right back up to here, but we should look at the hub to see where we are. I think that's a great idea. Hi.
Hi, Ryan. I'm going on vacation in a few days and I can't focus on work, so I might as well hang with my friends.
Might as well. Hi. Hi, Maylee. How's it going? Thanks so much for the 28 months. How are you? Where are you going on vacation? One turbo motor. So sad. Welcome in. Going to Ireland. Whoa. Have you been before? So we need quantum encoding, which we're working on right now. Have, do not have. Have. This is teleports, right? No. This is the thing that allows it. Nope. Yeah, teleports, portals right here. This we've already researched. So we just have these 3 to go. And then we need to do the thing. So the problem is we need to use some of those things to, like, we need to accomplish them so that we can make the items that we need to deliver. AI expansion servers and ballistic warp drives. So let's do this. Let's grab what we can to research this milestone, see if we can do anything, and then we should also set up storage for the other items, if possible. So supercomputer right there. Chat, did you guys hear that noise? Speaking of drinking, my daughter is still sober since alcohol tried to kill her February of last year. She's doing great. That's amazing, K-Bell. Holy shit, I can't believe it's been a year and a half. Attila did hear it. Okay. You think you heard it? Small little high-pitched beeping? Maybe? Yeah, I need 170 of these. Really quiet? Okay, good. As long as it's not super loud. That's amazing, K-Bell. That's so good. It's not going to be enough. I need 170. We're very proud of her. I bet. I mean, that's huge. It's life-changing. It's literally life-changing. Turbo motors, I think we're pretty slow on, unfortunately. So, go see, though. Let's go see. The other thing we want to look for is nuclear pasta. Pasta and pasta. Turbo motors. You guys are waiting on this RCUs. Probably mostly RCUs. Although you're actually working right now, so we're going to start backing up RCUs. That's exciting. Let's just do a normal splitter here. Into a storage container. And we will do one of these things where we just fill it full of junk. I think that probably right there is good. I think it's probably 200 per, but I don't know for a fact. And we should probably build a couple more of these. We have the power to support this now. And hopefully we have the RCUs to support that. Pat, when's the last time you went to a kid's playground? I'm becoming a playground dad. I'm becoming a, like, you know, my free time, we go to the playground all the time. Ella's obsessed with slot. That's the new thing in the last time I went was the thousands. As of the last week, Ella's obsessed with the slide. She also is obsessed with the other kids at the playground, which is kind of which is made for some awkward interactions. She's just like very, like, you know, she's a kid. She's a baby who can walk, basically. She has no conception of like when not to walk up to somebody or what not to do. Out of context, that's a wild question. It's only a wild question if you... It's only weird if you think it's weird. So I have found myself having to make a lot of small talk with random people as our children interact. The last week. They don't make slides as tall as they did in the 2000s. Hear me out. It's possible you're just not as short, right? Boyd and I went to different ones around our hometown to see what changed. Wait a second, Evo, are you and Void from the same hometown? Were you guys high school friends? That then went to college together? Wait. Is that the lore here? Ryan? Middle school? I didn't know that. I just thought you were college friends. Shit. And I feel like I should have known it because Carly said Ryan LOL. We've known each other since preschool. Snap. That's pretty cool. This is the deep lore. This is the deep lore for sure. So we're still missing RCUs for sure. For sure. That'll get us the 200 we need there. Then let's look for nuclear pasta. Nope. Is it pressure conversion cubes? Nope. So it's nuclear pasta. Nuclear pasta. We're already storing it. Let's go. How many do we have in here? Oh my god. We're close to the 1,000. We're already storing it. That's fantastic. I mean, we're 200 away. I've known Danny my entire life. That's not as cool, though. I've known Danny my entire life. And then I think this last thing is maybe biochemical sculptors, which is what we were trying to work on last time, right? Yep. Yep.